hate myself. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. It should have been somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Just like the light of a new day, it hit me from out of the blue, breaking me out of the spell I was in, making all of my wishes come true. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me.
Внимание, внимание, идем наверх, 45 минут.
I can't ask them to postpone. You know the timetable. I need 24 hours. What good is the operation if security's been breached? It was your job to see that it wasn't. Ask them. Разрешите еще 24 часа.
Это товарищ Турин.
Хорошо.
Возможна угроза. Секретности операции.
Невозможно. Операция будет по программе 24 часов завтра вечером.
Понял, край передачи. You have until midnight tomorrow. The pickup will be as scheduled. You want any help? No, I'll find a couple of those low foreheads the Americans breed so well. I'll handle that security leak.
Wanda, how many times I told you, stay out of my toolbox.
I never went near it, Ma. Probably not all the rest of that junk.
Junk? Huh? See, I wore it yesterday. Terrific. I got one earring. What am I supposed to do with one earring? Rhonda, if you took it...
I never went near it. You got home pretty late last night. You're feeling no pain, that's for sure.
Just watch it, kid.
I'm just saying that maybe it fell off in the car or on the street or whatever. I don't know.
It was my favorite pair, too. This outfit needs a little class, you know.
Those look all right.
Okay, babe. I gotta get to work. So what are you up to tonight, huh? You staying in or staying out? What you-
I've got some homework.
Oh, yeah. With what's his name, Tony?
Homework? For class?
Yeah, well, don't you do anything I wouldn't do. Get yourself something to eat, okay, kid? I don't think there's nothing in the fridge.
Well, I'll grab a hamburger later, Mom.
Say, what about tomorrow we taking a movie, huh? Would you like that? I'm dying to see that thing with Elizabeth Taylor. Oh, boy. She really knows how to dress. I see you, kid.
Relax, Rose. We have a little talking to do.
Okay, Jose, you got everything in here? Did you bring a toothbrush? I'm just gonna buy another one if you didn't.
I packed it. It's Mom.
What are you doing? It's only for the weekend, Ralph.
Well, I think it's good the guy sees his mom. Just didn't expect so much enthusiasm, you know.
He'll miss you.
Yeah.
Hello, Ralph. Pam. How have you been?
Mom says they've got a baby whale at Marineland, Dad.
Oh, hey, that's terrific, huh? How about that? Hello? Yes, she is. Hold on. It's your agent.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I told him what time I was picking up Kevin. Yes, Jerry. Yes, they did. I did. I got a TV commercial. Oh, Jerry, that's great. Yes, yes. Today, Jerry, I can't do it today. You know this is my weekend with Kevin. We've made plans. No, Jerry, I can't do it.
It's okay, Mom.
Hold on just a minute. Now, Kevin, we've been talking about this all week. Now, I don't want to disappoint you. I'll get another TV commercial.
This is your first TV commercial, isn't it?
Oh, yes, after 1,000 cattle calls. But I'd have to be on the set at noon. What rotten timing. What do you think, Ralph?
Well, I don't know. I guess Pam and I could take Kevin to Marineland. What do you say, Pam?
Of course, if that's okay with Kevin.
Sure, it's okay.
Oh, thanks, honey. Jerry, I'll just run by the house and get my makeup kit. Can you meet me there? Terrific. Ah, Disneyland tomorrow. How does that sound?
Great.
Terrific. I hope you didn't have any special plans for the weekend.
Oh, no. I'm just gonna drive up the coast, you know.
Santa Barbara?
Yes.
Ah, the Mermaid Inn.
Yes.
Oh, you'll love it. Fireplace in every room, right on the water. Gee, I wonder if old Papa Joe still has that fish shanty. Darling place. Well, walk me out, sweetheart. See you tomorrow.
Don't forget your broom.
You did the right thing, Ralph. Only next time, let's not make it the Mermaid Inn, okay?
Yeah. Okay. What a setup. At least you had the commercial before you walked through the door. I just think my memory is lousy.
Morning.
Good morning.
How you doing, Hotshot?
I gotta tell you, everything worked out terrific. Halliwell got time off. Kane did too. Janesta promoted this little cabin right on the river. You wanna know how long it's been since I've been fishing?
Gotta see this woman in action, Bill. Doesn't know the meaning of straight. It's always gotta be some kind of game.
Right, the X.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Okay. Counselor, you want to come along? Because we've got to get going.
Bill, what's going on?
It's a routine check. The Bureau runs every year on the bad guys, keep the addresses current. Ordinarily, it's a 4-day yawn, but with Ralph in a suit, 6 hours, tops. I show him a picture, he holographs in on a guy. He's either home, or he's in, or he's out, or he's not there. And wham zam, I'm pulling in steelhead, right, Ralph? Please.
Oh, no.
Don't tell me you forgot.
Is that today, Bill? I got Kevin.
I'm ready. So am I.
Bill, you said 6 hours. Do you think if we pushed, we could make that 3?
Oh, sure.
Ralph.
Pam, why don't you guys go ahead and see a couple shows, and I'll join you at the Japanese Gardens for lunch. Pam, I promised. What do you want me to do?
All right, all right. We'll meet you at the Japanese Gardens about 1 o'clock. Now, if you can't make it, will you call?
Yeah, I'll make it.
Come on, Kevin.
Go on.
You still got the hoots under the clothes?
What suit?
Sharp kid, Ralph.
Go on, you two run along. I'll join you for lunch.
Miss you.
Miss you, too.
It is a far, far better thing he does, Counselor.
Long, big fella. Bye-bye.
Great kid, Ralph. Dynamite potential. He's starting to like me, I can tell.
He's rotten.
Right.
Okay, that does it. You're pulling in quite a crowd this morning, Ralph. Make it short.
What's wrong, Rhonda?
My mother didn't come home last night. She didn't call or nothing. And this morning I find a car outside and the key sticking right there on the door. Something's happened to her, Mr. Haley. I really think so.
Did you check at the cocktail lounge where she works?
Are you kidding? She'd kill me. See, the guy who owns the joint, man, he knows she's got a kid, but we're back. I think she told him I'm like 10 years old or something.
Come on, Ralph.
She worries about her age.
What? Ralph? What?
Got the camera.
What? Did you check with the police?
Yeah, I called the cops. They said they can't do anything for 24 hours. What am I going to do, Mr. Hanley? What am I going to do?
All right. Rhonda, why don't you go home? I will check at the lounge, and I'll get back to you later, all right?
Okay, thanks, Mr. Hanley. Thanks.
Don't worry, we'll find you. Bill, we gotta stop over at the lounge on Grand Oak Avenue. Just take 5 minutes.
Well, if it's a lounge, it's not going to be open at this hour. We can hit a couple of addresses, maybe 10 or 12. Where are you going now?
I forgot the Utse.
Anytime you need me, you don't have to fear. You don't have to worry, because I will be near. Coming to your rescue, flying to your side. Oh, when your heart is broken, when your hands are tied. Anytime you need me, anytime you call. Oh, anytime you need me, oh, anytime at all. Anytime you need me, oh, anytime you need me, oh, anytime you need me, anytime you need me, oh, anytime you need me, Lord, anytime you need me, anytime you need me.
Yeah. Yeah, Belinda Fraser.
This her?
Yeah.
She's a security risk? What did she do?
Goldman International Pictures, contract player, 1974 observed at cocktail party in conversation with Jimmy the Dipper Fontaine.
1974, did she talks to some hood at a cocktail party and she's on the Bureau's list ever since?
Yeah, it seems kind of sketchy, doesn't it? Well, she's on the list, so we check her out. Okay, do you think? She's second apartment in from the right, second floor.
Right.
Whoa. Don't tell me. We don't get 2 no-shows in a row.
No, she's home, I think. It's hard to tell. She's got something all over her face and she's wearing a mask.
Mask? What kind of mask?
Black. You know, keep the light out. She's asleep, Bill. Boy, I hate this. I hate it. I feel like a peeping Tom.
Ralph, you're not a peeping Tom. You're a peeping Fed. You ought to be proud. You're doing your country's business. Okay, next up.
Next stop is the lounge. I promised Rhonda I would call.
Let's go.
Are all the security risks that we're checking out as flaky as this one? That first guy, the Gregory Walters we went by, who wasn't home, what did he do?
Well, he was observed going to the Bolshoi Ballet.
What?
Well, he went to all the the performances they gave when they were in the city, all 10 performances.
You know, the more you tell me about the inner workings of the Bureau, the more appalled I get. This government actually has a guy under surveillance because he went to the ballet?
Well, Ralph, there is a red spy network in this country. We're almost positive. Now, look, we're not going to waste a lot of time with this mother thing, are we? Because we got ground to cover.
It'll only take a couple of minutes. I'm sure there's a very logical explanation for Mrs. Harris's disappearance.
She's out. That's where she is. O-U-T, out. Fired. Look, I got a Friday night crowd here. One lousy waitress. She don't even bother to call. So I end up working the bar, the cash register, half the tables. I own the joint, and I'm hopping drinks like some bimbo. That's it. That's the end of the line for Rosita Rose. And you can tell her I said so.
That's the problem, Manny. We can't because we don't know where she is. We were hoping that you would help us. A little girl is very worried.
You see this? I'm not even open yet, and 2 gorillas plow in here, and they trash me. Now, I got that to thank her for, too. But they're looking for some letter they said she left here. They make me open the safe. Well, there ain't no letter, which I already told them. So they beat on me some more. I probably ought to see a doctor.
Maybe you ought to see the police.
She's obviously in trouble, Bill. We should do something.
Come on, Ralph. She's not home. She's not here. Where would you suggest we start looking?
Well, you tell me.
You could start over at Technotron.
A cocktail waitress at Technotron? They make component parts for weapon systems. What does she do there? Stuff the olives?
No, she's got a part-time gig as a file clerk. When they find out she don't know the alphabet.
Did you tell these guys that came in here about Technotron?
They already knew.
You know, Bill, I have a rocky feeling about this whole thing. Whoever those guys were, they did a real number on Manny. If they have Rose, she is definitely in trouble, Bill.
Okay, as long as you dragged us all the way over here, can we please do this by the book? Case before entering. Turn on your, thing. Can you see anything inside?
There's a couple of guys on the 3rd floor. They are breaking in.
What do you think you're doing here? Hey, come on!
They got one of the guards.
Let's move, kid.
Never make it in time, Bill. I was doing fine on my own.
Well, at least you got the machine to pay off.
Said I got nothing to say, and I got nothing to say. And Leonard, he got nothing to say neither.
On a heart, spread him. Watch the antenna.
There was the 3rd guy after Bill. I saw him, but he got away.
Don't sweat it, kid. Our friends here are gonna tell us where he is. FBI.
Oh, boy.
That's right. You really bought it this time, Bonzo.
We aren't talking. Leonard and I ain't scared of no plastic badge and long johns. Right, Leonard?
What'd you do with Rose Harris?
Hey!
Where is she?
They ain't talking, Ralph. They ain't scared. I wonder how my friend Lenny here feels about heights.
I know how I feel about it, Bill.
You want to find Rhonda's mother? We're running out of time. Wait, I got the key. Wait a second.
got it.
Oh, crap, please. That's $25. I have to pay for those.
Come on, Lenny. It's your lucky day.
Hold it. Right there. Hold it.
Great flight, kid!
You ain't seen nothing yet. You're up next, Merv.
Oh.
Who on earth are you? How did you do that? Get me off of here. Please, get me off of here.
Where's Rose Harris?
I don't know. Just get me down. Come on, mister. Give me a break. A guy could get killed. Merv! Do something for God's sake!
Gee, I sure would hate to leave you way up here, Lenny.
Leave me? No, don't do that. Merv and me just hired on, that's all, to help grab some dame.
Rose.
Yeah, right. He called her Rose. I think he was gonna pop her. But she says she left this letter behind.
What's his name? Who hired you?
Simpson. He works at this joint. He said we was to get the letter while he got some stuff out of his dad. Oh, please, mister. I think I'm gonna pass out. Get me down, okay?
Where do I find this guy, Simpson?
A house out in Tarzana. 14301. Canby. That's all I know. I swear.
Okay. Well, I'm not too good at landings, Lenny, but I'll try and put you down easy.
Bad landing, Ralph.
Sorry, Lenny. Bill, I got it. 14301 Canby, Tarzana, some guy named Simpson. He works for Technotron. Apparently, Rose saw him steal some kind of papers.
What kind of papers? Everything in this place is marked burn, before reading. They're into miniaturization and lasers. It's all heavy, top secret stuff.
Not anymore, it ain't.
Okay, here's the MO. I'm gonna call these guys in, get them picked up, and we go after Simpson.
Boy, he's got a heck of a head start, Bill.
That's right. So, I'll meet you there. There's no other way to do it, Ralph. We gotta stop him. God knows what's in these papers he stole, or what he'll do to Rose if he gets there before we do.
All of a sudden, Rose has become very important to you, huh?
Well, she was important to you, I thought.
Listen, I'm lost. I don't know the valley at all. Is this Tarzana? I'm trying to get to 14301 Canby. I don't know the cross street. Do you have a map or a... Oh, I see it. Thank you. It's an emergency. I really hate it. Thank you very much.
She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. 'Cause I'm a rock man. A rock man. Burning out his fuse, I'm getting wrong. No!
ask you the same question. Can't be Simpson. I know I had to beat him here. Well, let's see here. John Smith. Is that your real name?
This is a private home. You can't break in here.
Come on. Come on.
Put me down!
Hang in there, pal.
I demand to know who you are.
You do, huh? Don't worry, Mrs. Harris. You're safe now. I'll be right back.
Hello, Ralph.
Bill, made good time.
Cops came double quick.
Simpson's not here yet.
Well, he's not about to come. Next time, don't hang the meat next to the light switch. Simpson had to be ahead of me. He's been warned off. They got a signal light outside.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry. I didn't even see it.
Where's the pinata?
This is John Smith.
Oh, the Smith family. Know him well. I busted a whole bunch of them in my time. Looky what we got here. Made in the USSR. All warmed up and ready to send. Better call the cops and the Bureau on this one. Ralph, what the heck are you doing?
Miss Harris is in the other room. I don't want her to see me in my jammies.
Well, they fit better than what you're putting on. Go on, leave Mrs. Harris to me. Get out of here.
I want to make sure she's all right. Oh, it's all right, Miss Harris. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm your friend. Okay, you're fine now. You're free. No, it must have been awful.
Who are you? Who are you?
I'm Ralph Hanley.
They're Russians in there. Honest to God, Russians. They're spies. They was gonna kill me.
Well, they're not going to hurt you anymore, I promise.
Mr. Handel, Rhonda's teacher.
Mr. Hanley. Yeah.
Hey, yeah. What the heck are you doing here?
Well, Rhonda was very worried, and, well, it's a long story, Miss Harris.
Make it Rose, okay?
Rose.
After all, I only had Rhonda when I was 16, you know. Boy, what I've been through. They kept asking me all these questions, yammering away at me. They didn't even give me no water to drink. Look at that. Do you know how much these things cost me? I have to get them at this special place makes dance stuff. First time I wore them, too. Boy, I'll tell you something. I hope they throw the book at them guys.
I'm sure they will with your help.
Come on, Ralph.
Okay?
Look, if there's anything at all that I can ever do for you, you just say the word, okay? I owe you one.
As a matter of fact, there is something you can do for me, Rose. Next Friday night at school, there's an open house. Now, Rhonda would love it if you'd show up.
You know something? You got it.
All right. Let's go.
Yeah. Wait a second.
The only problem is Mr. Simpson got away.
Yeah, well, his name ain't Simpson. It's Semenenko. Lousy spy. And he's another one. Who's he?
Maxwell. William, FBI. Howdy.
Well, Mr. William, take a look at that. That's a business expense, you know. Just so we're on the record. I'm gonna deduct it from my income tax.
No, ma'am. That's the IRS.
Yeah, well, so you guys don't talk?
Mrs. Harris.
Make it Rose, okay?
Right, Rose, okay. Mr. Simpson, or Semenenko, or whoever he is, got away with some papers he took from Technotron. Do you know anything about that, by any chance?
I was gonna tell Mr. Wilson Monday. It's just that I kind of needed the weekend to figure out how I was gonna do it, you know?
Oh.
I mean, it's how much you know makes you valuable, right?
Right, so?
So I kind of looked around.
Oh, where did you look around, Rose?
Around.
Rose?
Okay, so I went through a couple of desks. Big deal. Only In Mr. Simpson's desk, I find all these kind of things he ain't supposed to have.
What kind of things?
It's stamped eyes only and things like that. I would have told Mr. Wilson Friday if I known they was commies.
How did Simpson or Semenenko tumble to the fact you were onto him?
Beats me. He must have been spying. They was gonna kill me, you know? This letter, which I never.
You better shag it, kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Rhonda that you're all right. I'll bring her over to my house. Bill will drop you off after you
Ralph,
make
would
your
you
statement.
go?
Well, I am. Go, no. Bye.
Afternoon, boys. There's part of your package. Any cute?
Your mom is just fine. She should be at my house shortly.
Thanks for helping, Mr. Hanley.
Pam? Kevin, yo!
Where have you been, Daddy? You missed everything.
Well, I'm sorry, champ. Hey, did you have a good time?
It was great, Daddy. Pam and me had a lot of fun.
All right, good for you.
You could have called. 5 minutes, that's all it would have taken.
And a dime, which I didn't have, Pam. I had to walk all the way to Rhonda's house.
Found time to pick up that snappy new outfit.
Hey, look, it's my fault, Miss Davidson. I asked Mr. Hanley by my mother. See, these spies, they kidnapped her and they was gonna kill her if it wasn't for him.
Spies, huh?
Commies, I bet. Huh, Dad?
Sounds like he's been talking to Bill.
Hey, what do you say, sport?
I say my name is Kevin Sport.
I don't need that today, kid. Ralph, this thing couldn't be any worse. We got major espionage here and no leads. Nothing. Zip.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. William.
Rose, it's not William, it's Maxwell.
Oh, I thought you said it was William.
I did, Rose. It's both.
How could it be both? Are you a spy, too?
I'm getting crazy. Ralph, bail me out of this.
No, Rosie's not a spy.
I never even knew you had that other job. If you needed money, you should have said something. I'm not a kid anymore.
You look a lot older than what you are, and don't you forget it. Say, listen, you guys. Rhonda and me would like to kind of take off. Unless you need us for something else, huh?
No, if anything comes up unexpected, I'll drop by the lounge, Cupid doll.
I'll never forget what you've done, Mr. Hanley.
Oh, I'm glad I could help.
Okay. Come on, kid. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on, kid. Come on, come on. Bye.
What a dreamy day.
You interested in a rebuttal on that?
Alicia, you haven't met Bill Maxwell. This is Kevin's mom.
How do you do?
Lousy, how are you?
Oh, I am on such a high, Ralph. I can't tell you how great it was. My motivation was there. It's national, you know. It's not just local.
I could use a local myself right now, Ralph.
Is your bag still ready, honey?
Yeah, I'll get it.
I was just fixing dinner.
A little late, isn't it? Kevin really should eat by 6:30.
We were waiting for Ralph.
Thought you said you were going to take Kevin to Marineland.
Well, Pam took him, yeah.
Ralph, if I'd known you weren't even going to spend any time with him, really. Now, this is why I think this custody case is so important.
Alicia.
No one seems to be spending any time with the
Alicia.
child.
Come on, Mom.
He must be starving.
Good night, sport. Kevin?
I was once married to that woman.
Yes, it's definitely been that kind of a day for everybody. I got my hands on the hottest case of my career. I gotta stop these guys, and I don't know what to do.
What about John Smith's house? Maybe there's still some vibes hanging around in the air, you know?
Yeah, that's terrific. Okay, come on, kid.
I'm coming, too.
Counselor.
I have not seen Ralph all day. I'm coming.
Oh, wait a minute, Bill. I gotta change. Be right back.
Ralph, bring it. Change in the car.
That's illegal, Bill. You can't break the seal.
A little more of that, counselor. We can leave you at the next bus stop. Okay, Ralph. Slip out of your duds, wander around. Got the vibes? Get me some clues, because I'm dying here.
Uh-huh. I've never actually seen one of these before.
Don't touch it, Counselor, please. Let Ralph do it first. Will you just find some place to sit down out of the road? Better yet, find us a hat for Ralph to wear.
Hat, huh?
Hmm?
Does that mean I'm moving up from coffee gopher to wardrobe?
Hats happen to be very important on a deal like this, right, Ralph?
Well, it depends on how long since it's been worn. Electrical impulses don't seem to last very long.
Aha. Hats. Mr. Smith has terrific taste in clothes.
Ah, now we're cooking. Come on, Ralph, try this baby on.
Gee, Bill, that looks big enough to fit your head. Love it. Love it.
Okay. Now, what do you got?
Nick Plodkov-Plodnietsky?
Wow, terrific. What does it mean?
Nothing. I was just joking. No words, no pictures, no nothing.
I'm dying here and you're making jokes? Ralph, get serious.
Huh. Mr. Smith may not be much in the wardrobe department, but he's got great taste in dance companies. Ralph, we should have gotten tickets when they were here. The Bolshoi Ballet. He's got 3 programs. No, 4.
Bolshoi Ballet.
That's right. That's same as that guy, Walters. It's in my list, out in the car.
Well, when you get down to it, if a man's been in this country as a spy for 6 months, a year, Russian company comes to town, he goes to see it, he's homesick.
That's right. See? You see, Ralph? You thought it was pretty silly wandering around checking out bad guys' addresses, but the Bureau knows what it's doing. Oh, God, I love this outfit. Okay, we got him. We got him by the garbanzo beans. Come on, Ralph.
What is that all about?
I love it when it gets excited.
Это, товарищ Торим.
Хорошо.
Посмотрим.
Okay. This is the guy. Do your stuff, kid.
What if he's not home?
Well, don't say that. He's got to be home. He's the only thing we got, Ralph.
The Bolshoi connection? If you ask me.
Nobody did.
It's pretty thin.
Nope. Nothing.
What do you got? What do you see? There's got to be something. Try it again. We can't lose him. He's our only contact.
Bill, I call him like I see him. This time I don't see anything.
Do you want that bum to get those plans out of the country?
Of course not. Hello, are you deaf?
We nailed his 2 goons. We found his house. We found his partner, his radio. He's compromised totally. He's fallen through space. He's got to make a move now. Now, today, tonight. He's out of time. So are we. Try it again. Try harder.
Bill, that's him.
Shh.
Bill, I think that's him.
Will you lay out of this, Miss Davidson? Let Ralph think.
Well, Ralph can think all he wants, but that's the man in the picture.
Huh?
She's right. That's him, Bill.
Oh, it is him. Ralph, what are you doing to me? Why didn't you see him?
You said 23G. I guess I was concentrating on the apartment and not the guy.
Objection, Your Honor. It's not 23G, it's 24G. Bill, you gave him the wrong apartment.
24G, huh?
Oh, well, sorry, Ralph.
We could have missed him. Look at that suitcase. He's going bye-bye.
This is where you bail out, counselor.
Thanks, but I'm staying with you.
I set out, Miss Davidson.
When you call me Miss Davidson, Bill, I could suddenly eat nails and spit out the head.
Now, we can sit here and argue, but you're gonna lose your tail.
There he goes, Bill. He's headed for the beach.
I know, kid. I don't need a play-by-play commentary.
Who knows what you need, Bill?
Good counselor. I don't trust that road. From here on, it's on foot. Please, counselor, stay in a car. What is this guy doing way out here? Look, there's somebody else down there, over on the left. See it? Yeah, two guys. Doesn't matter. Handle that.
What's happened?
I told you to. I asked you to wait in the car.
Stay down on there, right?
There are 3 of them.
Kill the light. 3, doesn't matter. Ralph and I got it covered.
Two more.
What are they having down there? Beach Boys Convention? How many you make that? 8?
13.
Baker's dozen. Should I call the police?
I think it's a little late for that, counselor. Holy Caesar, look at that. Okay, that's it. You gotta stop me, kid. If they're willing to risk one of their own subs in our territorial waters, whatever those guys are carrying is double dynamite. Sick 'em.
Well, hey, I'll be all right.
I hope. Careful.
All right, everybody freeze! FBI, you're in the bag, surrounded. First guy moves a pinky, loses it. Okay, McCaffrey. Cordon off that road. Halsey, bring in the vans. Ferguson, show yourself. Get the guys down here. Drop the net.
I think he's bluffing. Make a break for it.
Ta-da! Gentlemen, right here, against the bank.
Come on, everybody, let's drink. Woo-hoo. Just pass that on, honey. Pass that on.
I was just gonna make it like a toast,
Well, you
Ma.
can make like a toast with this, okay?
Well, shouldn't we wait for Mr. Maxwell?
Yeah.
No one was from holding him up anyway.
All the congratulations, probably. Imagine capturing all those men single-handedly.
Bill! Hello!
But boy, we were so afraid you wasn't gonna make the party.
No way I'd miss it, Rose. Impossible. Well, you wouldn't believe what's going on down at the Bureau. There's going to be some toasty tootsies in the Kremlin tonight. I can hear them crying all the way to here. It's sweet music.
What was it they were trying to steal, Bill?
Sorry, Counselor, that's classified. Let's just say they have pretty well covered every weapon system we got.
You mean more than just the mirror?
Hmm?
The mirror from the laser cannon that Technotron's been working on.
Laser cannons? What are you talking about, Ma?
Yeah, Technotron is building this mirror. You see, it's like a light. It's like a, what do you call it, a generating thing. You see, 10 years from now, Everybody's gonna be going laser. Strictly laser.
You don't have a security clearance. You're a file clerk. How do you know all that stuff?
Well, girl likes to know what's going on.
Rose, that's terrible. With all this looking over people's shoulders, you are a walking, breathing security risk.
Bill, if she hadn't looked over a few shoulders now and then, they would have gotten away with what they wanted.
That's right. You should be thanking my mom instead of climbing all over a case. You tell him, Rhonda.
Okay, here we go. Give me a hand. All right, there we are. There.
French fries will be up in a couple of minutes. You know, Rose, she's a big girl for 10.
Glands.